purpose for today's workout is to get ready for Brian Bowles still. You know, I'm still hitting it hard, still training real hard, still doing a lot of specific training. This is Jay. We all seen him earlier this week. This is Jerome. These are two of my elite grappling guys that I bring in for my camps. And usually they just round robin me, just like you've seen today. And they kick my butt, but you know, that's why I'm here, is to get my butt kicked. So I don't, you know, if I just walked through the guys, then I'd feel like I wasn't in the right place.
You gotta be smart, you know. I mean, we're going hard. It's not like we're backing off George one bit, you know. Right now, it's, you know, 1 week before fight time, so this is a hard week for George. Well, George and I have been training together for like 5 years almost, so you know, we got a good relationship, and I know exactly what I can do and what he's comfortable with, and you know, he trusts me. We ain't gonna hurt him none, and not that we could anyway. So
it's not like I'm going for crazy flying whatever submissions. It's more or less a mutual respect. We're definitely going full throttle when it comes to, you know, how hard we're going with each other, but we're not going for anything and we're going to snap each other's foot off just because for the day of training. We're going to help him get ready for Brian.
He and I talked before the Duran fight, and he didn't lose any strength at all, which I thought was pretty amazing. I mean, because he went from, you know, 160 all the way down to 135, and a week before the fight, he was still as strong as he was at 160, you know, after dropping 13 pounds or so, I think. So the diet's definitely made a difference.
For me, George is just as strong as he was at 45, and he puts it to me just as bad as he did when he was 45. Now that he's 35, he's just faster.
Now I'm gonna go to the coffee shop. It's called Coffee Time. It's my favorite. It's my favorite place because I worked hard, so burn some extra calories. Gonna get a nice peppermint mocha, iced peppermint mocha. And I'm gonna go home and take care of the kids, and grandma, my mother-in-law, staying at home today just so I can get a little extra rest. So I'm gonna try to probably get a little nap in finally, and rest up and get back to Apex tonight, where I got my last real hard sparring day, and do some mitts, MMA rolling, defensive rounds, and just go through, you know, go through the same training motions that I always do. Get ready for Brian Bowles. Just finished up my last Shark Tank. Felt good, man. Felt good. Felt like I did really good for my last Shark Tank. You know, 4 rounds, fresh guy every round, and felt like I pushed the pace real good. I think it's real important to get immediate feedback, you know, right after the Shark Tank, especially from my main training partner. You know, I feel like, you know, he always gives me positive feedback. I want to be the best. I want to dominate everything, and so it's real good to get that positive feedback from him. Especially when I feel like, you know, I didn't do enough, you know, because I'm so paranoid, you know, right now. It's right. Fight's right there. I want to make sure I'm doing everything right. So, you know, to get that positive reinforcement, affirmation is real good to hear. It's real important too. Just knowing that I am putting in the work, and that my output's good, and I'm doing everything right. Yeah, baby, feeling nice and strong on that one. All I can think about is Brian Bowles, Brian Bowles, Brian Bowles, Brian Bowles. Yeah, baby. 1 week, baby, 1 week. I'm coming for you. I'm not worried about Brian Bowles looking at my updates and my videos. You know, the reason being is because, you know, he still has to deal with me when it comes in the cage, you know. I know that I put in more hard work. I've worked harder than, you know, I ever have. You know, I always make the sacrifices. There's nothing that he's gonna see on any of these videos that he hasn't seen in any of my fights. You know, I've excelled as a fighter. I've just grown more and more and more, and you know, he's gonna have to be ready for me. But you know, I expect the best Brian Bowles to show up, and that's who I'm ready for. I'm ready for the best Brian Bowles I've ever seen. You know, and I expect him to bring the best fight, you know, that he's ever fought. Satisfied with all the hard work I put in. Very, very happy with the way I finished my week too. This was a great day, great workout today. I felt like I really pushed through this morning, my really hard grappling rounds. And tonight was an awesome night, I thought. I did really good in my Shark Tank.
I felt phenomenal on my mitts. Feel explosive, still feel energetic. You know, just feeling good. Get a rest up tomorrow. Go clean up. Go literally cut all this weight off my face. Get a nice haircut and finally get a clean up after a couple months. You know what time it is, baby. Time to get my chocolate fix. I don't have a boss, you know. This is my job, you know, and I take it very seriously. I'm a professional, and I've never cut any corners. I've never had an easy training camp, you know. It's up to me to get in here and work hard. It's not up to anybody else. I don't have a boss looking over my shoulder telling me, hey, you need to be here at this time. Hey, this is what I need you to get done. You know, it's up to me, and I put in the hard work. So I feel like, you know, I thank myself for it, and you know, I'm proud of myself, you know, for putting in that hard work.